gentlemen, and welcome to another whimsical game of Moonstone. This evening, the unstoppable Pauly is going along and showing me the right way of playing Cultists, possibly just to shut me down a bit and let me cry in a corner, in a dark, deep and far corner of the room later on this evening. Meanwhile, I'm trying my best and showing off with the Duchess, a model that I still cannot get along with, pretty much like Freya. They both are broken, they both are horrible, they both don't like me, I don't know why. On my side, I'm bringing quite a mess of a troupe simply because I thought it would be fun to surprise Paul with something unusual. So I have goblins, King and Shabbaroon, along with the Duchess and Creep, as possibly a troupe that in the right hands can do shit tons of stuff, but surely in my hands will probably die inflated on starting turn 2. On the other side, I have a troupe that, if I say that I recognize, it would be unfair. Let's say that I grown up with them, I saw them from childhood up to today, and I know them well enough that I will let Paul introduce them for himself. Over to you, Paul.
Yeah, well, starting with, we're talking of broken models. We have on the right here Klaus, who I just relish the opportunity to use against Paulo because
For crying out
he's
loud,
used them against me so many times to horrible effect. Next to him, we have Loubard, that I can pretty much say exactly the same thing about.
Yeah,
And
really?
Raegan and Brother Daniel. Yeah, I've had no escape with Brother Daniel for the past 18 months. So, yeah, looking forward to actually having him on my side. But to change things up, I have Kavanagh here on the left.
And that's a good change.
Just because I think he needs a bit more love. I might end up regretting not having Callista, but
No.
just, just to do something a little bit different.
Indeed. So, we roll the dice. I won the initiative and I choose the side where Paul now is the one that can choose who's gonna start. So, from thereafter, it's all up to him.
I am going to say that you can start.
Ah, so nothing changed. Nothing changed. Very kind of yourself. Okay.
You're welcome.
More than welcome. Creep will activate. And what he's going to do, that's a good point. At this moment, we can do pretty much nothing apart from trying and doing some fun stuff. Okay. Ooh, where I'm going with the camera, sorry. Creep will activate. He will jog 1.5 over there. I still don't need for him to be exposed that much. Then I will target the Goblin King and I will declare Vitality Draw on him. 2 energy, 3 cards, looking for any pink. Let's see today how it goes. Okay. We start in the best way possible. I'm gonna pass because I don't have anything and it's over to you, Paul.
Okay.
Welcome, Creep. Oh, sorry, with the last energy is gonna reduce the stone down to a 1. Now we are talking. At least I can still play the game for the stones, even if I don't have abilities on my models.
Just give me 1 minute. I have my menu bar showing, and as a result, I can't actually see the arcane cards. So I'm going to.
Oh, not to worry. Just say okay whenever I call a card. Sorted.
Let me just do this quickly. Not quite sure what's going on.
Start in the best way possible.
I have this apple that I don't know how to use either, which is part of the problem.
The idea is now sending forward Doug, digging stones, run away, profit. Pretty sure I will not be able to do so, as the cards really don't like me this evening, but everything could be. Who knows?
Interesting streaming for anyone watching.
On the other side, I can see that Daniel is probably going for that stone over there, and from thereafter he's gonna next turn planting his placard, if anything.
That's better.
Promoting and doing the usual stuff that TTS required to. Curious about Kavanagh, really.
So, I was going to move someone.
Yep.
Let me do
Kavanagh first. Could be an interesting one.
Kavanagh first.
Mm-hmm.
He will do his 4-inch, a bit less than that, 4-inch jog up here.
Mm-hmm.
He will spend 1 energy harvesting this down to a 1. Okay.
Okay.
And then he will do his roly-poly, move 2 inches and reduce evades that by -2.
Absolutely.
Up here. And that's him done.
Okay. Over to me. I will activate Shabbaroon, declaring Goblin Mischief. Shuffling, I will pick up 3 cards. And from left to right, they're gonna be the King, the middle one is gonna be Shabbaroon, and the one on the right is gonna be Doug. The same way they are deployed on the board. So, King, 1 energy, Shabbaroon, 1 energy, Doug, 3 energy.
Oof.
This man loves me. This goblin loves me.
Turn 1. It's only turn 1. It's okay.
It's alright. You can handle it. I know that you can handle it. After that, what we want to do? Any reaction?
Fear. But no, other than fear, no.
Rather than fear, no. Oh, come on, already. Okay. Shabbaroon is gonna jog 4. Reactions? I have to ask.
No.
Step once. Over there. Whoopee. Over here. And then with his last 2 energy, he's gonna pick up the stone.
Okay.
And it's over to you.
Alright. So I'm going to do Raegan next.
Mm-hmm.
You will do 2 inches there. 2 inches there. And then she will try and to do a step actually. And then she'll do verdant growth. One step. And verdant growth with the last 2 energy.
Mm-hmm.
5 cards looking for green.
Sure. 6 for me.
I have a green 3.
Oh, you can have it.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Alright. So that means I can place it within 12 inches. Oh, thank you.
I'll leave it there for your pleasure.
Oh, at the back. Okay.
Oh, please do.
Obviously, I'm going to try and get it in your way as much as possible. Let me do it just here to be super annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and back to you.
Back to me. So, actually, first and foremost, yeah, I can reach there. That's all I need to know. So, as far as I can reach here, I might be an happy goblin. But for that to say, it's better to wait. What to do? Who I'm going to activate next? We are too far each other. I don't know either. That's the point. It's gonna be fun to know. Oh, 12.1. Oh, what a mess. And this guy is a -2 evade. So the only model I can reach is too far to be, yeah, to be anything. Okay.
That's a shame.
I know. Tell me about it. Yeah, why not? Which is it? Okay. Which is it? There. Okay, King is gonna activate. Spend 2 energy. Picking up a stone. Then he's gonna jog 2 inches. Declare a gimme on Shabbaroon. Taking his stone. And resting on his last energy. Over to you.
Okay. I will do Klaus next.
Here he comes. My baby.
Job. What can you do that's fun? Just generally be annoying. So let's do 2 steps.
All right.
And I will leave it at that.
Out of it, the king will take a step forward. Okay, over to me. Doug will activate. He will jog up 4 and step 2, reaching the stone.
Need to go a tiny bit further. Touch it.
Tiny bit.
There we go.
Oopie, oopie.
And let's do toolbar now.
Okay, now spend 1 digging the stone. Let's see what it's gonna be.
Catastrophe.
Yeah, look at that. Those goblins are on fire this evening.
So that count as a 3, that one?
Yes.
Does it work?
The digger abilities grant him to flip a card. And then the depth is gonna reduce by X, where X is the value on the card.
Just get this all out of your system in turn 1, please, okay?
Nah, it's alright. You know me anyway. After that... how much? 4. Four is gonna be there, not enough. Or it's gonna be possibly 1, 2, 3 steps. Risky. Risk it for the biscuit, so they say.
Right.
I've been told that once, and I still love to use it every now and then. It's a very silly one. I like it. Risk it for the biscuit. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
What to do? Loubard is too close, and he's still not active yet. I'm a bit scared.
He hasn't moved. You're saying he's too close. He hasn't moved.
He does have a 4-inch jog and 3-inch melee range. He can reach me pretty much everywhere on the board.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
True.
Okay, I will start taking a step with Doug. Reaction?
No, not yet.
Now I'm down to 3. Pa, 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 pa. That would be fun. That would be fun. But I'm planning for the stones, remember. You have to play for the stones.
Who told you that?
I don't know. Some guy mentioned that at some point.
I think I'm still one of Denny's strange ideas.
Yeah, don't tell me about it. Okay. I will I will declare a charge on Raegan. Moving 4 inches forward. And then, yep. Any reaction?
She's used up all her energy, so I don't think there's much she can do. Well, I'll stay where he is. No reaction.
Okay, I will spend my last energy attacking her. I will go with 5 cards.
I will go with 2. There's more than that.
Okay. That one for me.
One for me. You got 3 of them?
No.
What have you got 3 of?
I got that one. And those 2 that I cannot use, and 2 guards. Wonder what?
I had them. Falling swing of the thrust.
Yeah, yours
I wish
was...
I'd gone with the thrust now.
yours was better than mine. So I will deal 2 by default, plus 2 for the charge, plus 1 for piercing. 5 all day.
Yeah.
Resetting, shuffling, and it's over to you.
Okay. I will do a reaction on that with Klaus. Yes, move him up here. Needs to be a little bit this way because he's overlapping. There we go. Right. Brother Daniel. It does change my strategy somewhat. I was planning to do Plump Placard, but I think I might need to do Bellringer now, given the amount of damage you just did. So, 4-inch jog. Tiny bit further away from the dog this time. Okay, come back a tiny bit. So overlapping. So 1 energy to harvest. And then 2 to do Bellringer. So looking for 4 cards. This is where I regret not having Callista.
You might not. Who knows?
I have a pink one.
Pink one. On 4 cards. I'm gonna say bluff. Let's give her some energy back. Okay?
I'm not going to follow up.
Oh, okay.
So just heal her 1. I don't think anyone else has been wounded yet. So that's that. Okay, and back to you.
Might go with the Duchess. Will copy paste because I know that it's gonna be difficult to move her under this kind of ruins. As the time that I'm gonna pick her up, you can see her floating all over the place, up and down. So I'm trying to see, yeah, 4 inches is there. Or 4, 2, and pick up the stone. That would be interesting as well. cannot reach me yet. Oh. No, I will try that because we can play for the stones later, you know me. I try to avoid playing for the stones as much as I can because it's boring, ladies and gentlemen, it's boring just playing for the stones. This game is about melee. You want to enjoy the melee, so go and play melee with your friends at home. Come
That's the
on.
person currently activating the Duchess.
Yeah, playing in melee. You know how much we have a difficult relation between me and the Duchess. Oh, let's see if we can make it happen at some point. Come on, beautiful one. Show me that we can be best friends forever.
So, before you spend any more time on this, doesn't she need to clearly step round the corner before she can do it?
She have
I just remember that section in the Arising where it showed you could kind of squeeze between it if you had a friendly model, but
yeah,
otherwise you need to.
She's gonna move up 1 inch over there, and from there she's gonna move under this sort of balcony that is coming out of the building,
Okay.
3 more inches.
Okay.
So if I move 1 inch there, I have that's the 3 inches is gonna be less. So we'll remove the. Can you remove the proxy, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. That's what I wanted to avoid. 3. Bit more.
Yeah.
Too much.
Oh, you had it then.
Almost. Look at me, I can do that.
Why is she hugging this wall so much?
Because she tend to go up, so that's why I
But why are you making her hug the wall?
You know me.
It'll be revealed later. I'll find out later. Carry on. There's some strategy here.
Yeah. From thereafter, she's gonna target Doug, 3 arcane, and declaring succubus on him.
Okay.
Here she comes. Here she comes.
He's not wounded though, is he?
No.
Okay. You're just doing it.
I'm doing it that because I can take away wounds from him and give him back wounds and energy.
Okay. Carry on.
Pink 1.
Okay.
I'm very proud of that, believe me. Very proud. So Doug will get 1 energy. And it's over to you. Yep. I mean, for my standards.
Good use of free energy.
For my standard, there is a lot.
Okay. So rather predictably, Loubard's coming up here.
How far are we? 1.7.
Just 1 or 2. You're gonna run away.
There is any point in running away? Not yet.
I don't know.
Not yet.
Not yet.
No.
I think I can't do hold in because he's going to get caught Klaus.
Yep.
So I will just do a. No, actually, I'm just going to whack him. What the hell? I'm going to whack him.
Okay. 5 for you, 3 for me. Don't forget, you're a predictable combatant.
Oh, you're going to like to see these ones.
3 sweeping cat. Ooh. Whoa.
The word predictable is definitely key here.
Oh. Ouch. Ouch, ouch.
So I actually think it's going to be worth my while spending my other energy to do it.
To go through it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because otherwise it's just too predictable. You get to see these as well, I think, don't you?
Yes.
Okay.
As far as I've been told, yes.
I have a few more options now.
Nice. If you don't mind, I just move the guards
Yeah,
along
sure.
with the guards and the attacks in order of, yeah, state from raising to. Ouch. 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 You pretty much have the whole deck apart the Sweeping Cat.
Yeah. Well, I had to spend 2 energy for it, so.
Yeah, still seems good to me.
It was 2 it was an extra energy well invested, I think. Otherwise, it's really very obvious what I'm going to do. Now,
No, not really, because you can play either a Thrust or a Falling Swing, or try to go for a guard and block me if I have a raising attack.
true.
It would, I mean, in that case, possibly the Falling Swing, if I had a raising attack, it would be better. But again, you have to know that I have a raising attack and blah 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 blah. Ouch. But if the case, even a Thrust would work. Oh, that's difficult.
Yeah, definitely difficult.
Let's see. I don't remember Doug that much. Yeah, I will go for that one. I think that, yeah, that's my best bet at the moment, even if it's gonna be, yeah, a bit what it could be, but yeah.
I'll do that.
Okay.
So, you deal 3 to me.
Indeed.
And I deal 1, 3 to you. Minus, you protect everything but sweeping, then you, slicing. So I deal 2 to you.
Yep.
Okay.
Resetting. Shuffling.
That could have been better, but it could have been a lot worse.
Absolutely. And after that, I will gladly take a step back. Actually, this way, no. Anyway, you engage me wherever I go. So better to start annoying as much models of yours as possible. Okay. Replenish.
You got anywhere else to go? No? Replenish? Okay.
I started, so you've been so kind to let me start. Remember?
I do. I'm regretting it now.
Already.
So, Daniel. Raegan's down energy, so she could probably use it. But 6 inches. I could basically do it to anyone. I mean, it has to be Loubard. Sorry.
Okay. So, rolling our dices, you have a +1.
4 plus 1.
I got a 4 myself. So you win.
Alright. I'll go first. Obviously, I'm going to try and kill Doug. But with whom? Because she could do a decent amount of damage to Loubard if I get in close range. This is kind of what I need to do. She's actually quite good against Loubard, isn't he? Now, I don't want to be doing. Yeah, so Loubard's going to go in. Up here, 3.4, base to base.
Doug will take a step back.
So I should have done the Righteous Fury first, shouldn't I? So Righteous Fury, you get another step.
Over here, down to 1 energy.
Okay. So I'm just going to whack him normally to start with.
Okay. 6 for you, and 4 for me this time around.
Ooh. This is more like him.
Nice. Just what I don't want. Okay, so beautiful one.
Yeah.
Mm. I might be well dead at this point because you have the chance to kill me. Oh, I am on 6 wounds. Oofy.
Yeah.
And you still have, 11 wounds. Plenty. Yeah. Loss for loss. That one.
I think I'm going to do the thrust.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good instinct. Well, my initial instinct was a rising attack. But cool. So I deal 1 to you, I believe.
Yeah, but I'm gonna reduce that down to 0, thanks to my
All right.
Justin shield.
All right.
Is 0 times 2 is still a 0, plus 1 for your Righteous Fury, and minus 1 for my shield.
Okay. So you've got 1 energy left, yeah?
Correct.
Let me go again.
Okay.
6 again, was it?
Yep. 4 for me. How many of them? 3 of them? No, only 2. Sweeping Cut, Thrust, Loubard. Ooh, okay, so that's fun. That's totally fun. Mm. 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 We'll go with that one.
I want to see if you have the other Loubard. I'm going to play rising attack.
Now this time, I will deal 3 to you, and I will suffer 3 in return.
Yeah.
If I count it right, but count along with me,
1,
sorry.
2, I deal 5, I think, in total, yeah?
Is
2
2
for
by
each,
default.
1 for each of these.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 2 impact.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 1 for the Righteous Fury. So 5 minus 1 for you, I think, is it?
Yes. So 4 all day.
4. Yeah. And you deal how many to me, did you say?
3. Falling Wind versus Raising Attack.
Okay. He's doing well.
Yeah, sort of.
Got 2 left, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah.
And after that, I think yes. But even if I move away, you still engage me. So there is no point to move away.
Let's try and finish him off then. I wish I'd done the Righteous Fury before I did the jog, but you can tell I don't play Cultists that often. Because this would have been beautiful.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Tell me about it.
I mean, it's still pretty beautiful.
It is. I will go for it myself at this point.
Yeah.
Running down to 0 energy.
And it's basically 50-50.
Pretty much. Yeah. Going with that one.
I'll go with this for change. Oof. That's going to deal some damage. So
it's going to be 3 on me. 0 plus 3 minus 1, 2, enough to kill me. And you will suffer 5 in return.
Yeah. Okay. This is where I really regret not having Gallista now to get some protection on Loubard.
Or 2 energy as well.
Yeah.
Okay,
back to you.
Back to me. Yep, why not? Duchess will activate.
She is a melee character.
Indeed, she's the worst melee character you ever seen in your life.
So hang on before you let go. Oh, never mind.
Oh, it was a 3.
Yeah, but you cut the corner of this.
Oh, look, I'm gonna revert back. I'm gonna take a step at a time. This is 1, just a sec. And this is 2. Okay, this is where she is, right?
I can't see anything. Hang on. Oops. Okay, now I'm back.
Okay. Ooh. I'll try to do 1 step at a time at my very best.
You can just do 3. That's fine. Okay. But then should be like.
Yeah.
Even she's there. Perfect.
With 2, she reach here with 2, and then with 1 more, she will reach there. 3.
Okay. Good. Carry
on. Targeting Loubard, declaring Succubus on him, picking 6 cards. Yep.
This is where you want the pink 3, yeah?
I wish.
I shall see.
Nah, you know me. I got only a pink 2.
I don't think I can risk you having a pink 1 to follow that up, so I'm going to let you have that.
Sure.
So Loubard's down to 1.
And the one that is gonna take that energy is gonna probably be Shabbaroon.
Your favorite.
My favorite. And then it's over to you.
Okay. So Klaus will do a step.
Super interesting to see where you want to go with Klaus now.
This Moonstone. Yes.
Okay.
Then 2 energy harvesting.
Okay.
Do you do a reaction?
No reaction on my side.
And he's going to run for it.
Fair enough.
Which way will he go? Probably just straight back. And back to you.
Back to me. Shabbaroon obviously will go next. Now that is full and empty. Jogging 4 over there. Targeting Loubard and declaring Goblin Luck on him. 9 cards.
Here we go.
Looking for any tree. I wish you can see my hand. I think you have just the rest of the deck in your hand at this point. Ah no, there are still cards out. Okay. Blue tree.
A second. So give me a second.
Yeah, sure.
How much energy does he have left?
4.
I am going to say bluff.
Okay. Loubard is gone for the good.
Actually, before I do that, do I need to target someone with it? Then if this character is not saying... No, okay.
I know my characters, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Carry on.
I will not follow up, as on 9 cards I had only that that 3, believe me or not. After that, spend any reaction? Sorry, first and foremost.
No.
Okay. Spend 2 energy targeting Raegan, declaring Goblin Luck on air. 7 cards.
Okay. And 6.
So, you know how it goes when it comes like down to Shabbaroon, right? I will put down 1 card and you will call the color. Which color is it?
Which color is that?
Yeah. Don't you remember our last game?
Oh, blue 3.
Yes!
Yeah.
Blue 3, indeed. You call it for yourself, so I don't have to do it myself. Thank you.
Yeah, I will believe you. I'll believe you.
I know.
So 2 wounds on Raegan, I think.
Yep.
Or this model and spirits within 6. So for 2
No,
wounds,
there
yeah,
is no
finish
spirits.
Okay.
Any reaction?
Nope.
Okay. I think at that point, I will have to go again on Raegan. 7 cards. Looking for a blue 3. Shame. Green 3. I don't have the blue 3.
Yeah, that's disappointing, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot. I wish I can close up with a blue 3 instead. No.
I will say okay to that.
All right.
Raegan's a goner.
Raegan is a goner. Okay. That put me in a better position now, because next turn Klaus will not have any more his protection.
Yeah.
And it's over to you.
Okay. I think I have to grab this Moonstone while I have the chance, basically. So jog there. And spend 3 energy harvesting.
Okay, next. We never reach it. Okay. Creep is gonna activate, yes. Jog 1. Jog 2. And then jog 4. Any reaction?
No.
Step once. Any reaction after that?
No.
Okay, how far away? Too far. And it's gonna take another 2 steps. Over to you.
I just have Daniel left to go.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what do I want to do? I think I probably want to try and just arrange the building all down the back of 6 inches. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So they move into around about here.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully is still within 6. Yes. Yeah. And then I'll spend 2 doing the placards.
Mm-hmm.
So I can move them 2 inches if I remember correctly, yeah?
Yep.
So we could do with just coming and trying to kill someone. They may end up regretting, but what the hell? Let me just check. We're still being within 6. I'm moving back a tiny bit. Yeah. Kavanagh will come here. And that's it. He can't do anything with his last energy since he can't step anymore. So back to you.
Okay. So this is 4. I have to step 2, jog 2, and then I have only 1 energy left.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Yep, I will do so. I will jog 2, step 2, and step 1 more over there. That's it. End of turn.
Turn 3.
Turn 3.
I'll give Daniel's energy to Klaus.
Mm-hmm.
And I will roll a 1.
I roll a 6.
2. You definitely have initiative.
You roll a 1 because the Duchess had a +1. So we're rolling flat at this point. It's turn 3.
Okay, well, you definitely won.
Yeah. Do you want me to reroll?
Against a 1, no.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, all right. Now, what we want to do? Think we will activate Shabbaroon, wild and free. Jog appear. Any reaction?
His range is 8. With his nasty stuff, I don't think any reaction step's going to make a difference. So no, go for it.
Okay. I will target Daniel 6 cards, declaring Goblin Luck on him.
Okay.
I don't have anything, so we'll pass. Shuffle. Reactions.
No.
Okay. And I will push my luck and try that again. One last time.
Okay.
And this time I got a pink 3.
So the catastrophe on Daniel.
He's gonna suffer 4 wounds, or he's gonna be removed from play. It's pretty nasty.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely nasty. But I will say, okay, to that, I'll take my 4 wounds.
Okay. And it's over to you.
Okay.
That's where it's an all or nothing now.
Klaus.
Less.
Turns jog.
Yup.
Any reaction?
Nope.
That's what he's going to do.
Tell me about it.
Hold my beer.
Go for it.
So, I think Goblin King is the only one that gets away with it. But can I choose?
You choose. You have to tell me.
So I'll have 4 wounds on Shabbaroon, please.
Sure.
3 on the Duchess. And
Sure.
3 on...
As soon as Creep is gonna suffer 3 wounds, the Duchess will get 3 wounds back.
Ah, nice.
Simply because you declare the order as Shabbaroon, Duchess, and Creep.
Ugh. Okay.
Then, after that, is over to me. Ah. I have to risk my everything with the Duchess. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, because Daniel is my best bet to make sure.
Oh, yeah.
But I need a pink 3. It's not just hard. It's close to impossible for my standards. Okay. Or, okay. Let's put it in a different way instead. That's too difficult. Stuff in it. Yeah, I will start with the Duchess anyway. I will jog there, then I can reach here, the closest point to Klaus. And from thereafter, I put her down here, From thereafter, I have to jog around you, so I cannot go straight, but I can still move. There. Reactions?
Possibly. So she has 6-inch range, I believe. Yeah.
8.
8-inch range. Okay. Can I get some blockage of the line of sight? Possibly not. Got 3 energy. I know. Yeah. I think he will do a reaction. Anyway. 1 inch.
Okay. At that point, I will declare Succubus on him. 4 cards. We get in there. Pink 1.
Okay.
Okay.
2 wounds.
Yep. And the creep will gain 1 energy and 1 wound.
Okay.
Actually, no. Why? Wait. Wait. What I'm talking
waiting.
about here? It could be... Ooh, yes. Shabbaroon will get 1 energy and 1 wound. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make it happen. Over to you. Now I feel more comfortable with my choice, simply because I remember that I have a wounded Shabbaroon that can still do something.
Yeah. Now, what is Daniel going to do? I'm not sure he can get to that 4-depth Moonstone at all. 2-inch jog. 2 steps he can get to it, but he won't be able to harvest it next turn. Which is kind of vital. So I think Kavanagh is going to come up here. There's 2-inch jog. Got 1-inch range, Duchess, isn't she?
Yep.
So let's go more straight towards. But okay, maybe a bit further back. Looking about right.
He's still within 1.
Okay.
Yeah. That. Now that's it.
Okay, so that's his jog. Any reaction?
Nope.
And then he is going to melee Shabbaroon. So I will take 5 cards.
I will go with 1.
Don't suppose you want to show me what it is?
Do I?
I thought I'd try.
Okay. I would like to spend 1 energy and go for it.
Okay.
2 more. Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
I haven't done one yet, so sorry. Yes. 1, 2, 3.
Hop. Hop. I will deal 1 damage to you.
Thrust against the Loubard deals 2 normally, yeah?
Thrust against raising attack.
Sorry, raising attack.
Deal 2, but I am a weakling.
Yeah, and then I'm doing my signature, so even though I don't damage you, the end step still works. Enemy discards 1 energy if able. Target friendly character within 6 gains 1 energy. So I'll give that to Daniel.
Mm-hmm.
And you did two to me, did we say in the end, or one? One. Okay. Okay. He's unfortunately got no energy left now, so I can't do that wonder trick again.
Oh no, you can. Those are two different sentences. The enemy discard one energy, Fable, full stop. We've been there before. I think it was with Danny.
I remember, yeah. And I remember seeing the thing on Discord. Let me do it again then. Well,
okay.
Maybe I won't do exactly that thing again. Who knows? Who knows? We'll find out. 5 cards, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have only one card this time around, so not much I can do.
Well, I will just do this then.
Okay.
Let's see your Loubard.
Here he comes.
At least you can't counter. So
no.
2 energy, which I think I have to give. Can I give one to 2 different people? No, I think it probably needs to be the
target
same.
friendly character.
Yeah. I'm going to give them both to Daniel. I'm going to go again.
Okay.
I'm liking Kavanagh.
Ah, you call it unlucky. I wonder why. I mean, he's been able to give 3 energies to Daniel all day.
Yeah, no, he's good. I've not really played him enough to. And I keep getting the rising attacks, which always helps, doesn't that? But that'll do 2 to you.
Nope. He'd do better.
Oh, really?
Restore all my wounds, energy, and place myself within 8 inches of my current position.
Okay.
Because of my signature move.
Yeah. Because you survived, basically. So
basically,
you got one wound, and then you do that. So I'm still going to give an energy to someone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not quite sure who. Whether it's myself or Daniel or Klaus. Daniel's already activated. No, Daniel hasn't activated yet.
At the moment, you activate Klaus and Kavanagh now.
Yeah, so it's got to be Daniel.
You okay?
That's it.
So, resetting the deck. In the meantime, I can put myself anywhere within 8 inches.
Mm-hmm.
That is gonna be fun if I might end up around there. Ha.
Yeah.
Nah. No. 8 inches, we can measure that this way, right? Yes.
You think so?
I mean, it's 8 inches from myself, so.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Danny, for teaching me that. So that would be one possibility. Yeah, I will end up there. So that was Kavanagh activation.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have my own activation. The king cannot clear the stone with a jog. Or possibly can. 2, 1, 2. Yeah, if I jog around there, yes. So the king will jog over there. Reaction.
Mm-hmm. I might as well start stepping with Daniel.
Mm-hmm.
Instead.
Okay. Spend 2 energy, declaring Rule the Roast on Shabbaroon. Make him suffer 2 wounds, gain 2 energy, and Shabbaroon is gonna activate straight after the king.
Mm-hmm.
Any reaction?
Yeah. Running for it. 1 inch there.
Okay. Now, Shabbaroon activates, target Daniel, spending 2 energy, declaring Goblin Luck on him. Does Daniel have any cover at this point? I'm not sure because he's
I think so. Yeah, from the base.
the crates is not covering his base actually. I mean, yeah, there is a bit of the crate, so yeah, let's count it.
This, haven't you? Yeah.
6 cards for me. I got nothing. I will simply pass. Any reaction?
I'm not sure. Range of 8. I'm not sure it's going to make a difference because he's just going to jog. Got how much energy? 4
4.
left? Bloody hell. No, just go on. Carry on.
Okay. Picking up 6. And I'm gonna declare a pink 3 this time around.
I'm going to say bluff. Okay, so I guess I'm going to choose the remove from play option.
I wonder much.
Yeah.
And I will not follow up. Resetting.
And he would have been the one I would have activated next. Oh no, you still got energy. Oh, carry on.
He still got energy. He suffered a catastrophe but has been removed from the game, so nothing happened. Kavanagh is gonna discard all his energy, so nothing happened. Okay, and the Klaus doesn't have any catastrophe. We'll take 2 steps in that direction. Then, last activation is gonna be creep. Is within 2.7 from Klaus. I'm gonna copy and putting him over there, measuring if he's still, no, 1.7 at that point, so not much reason to move. I will target Kavanagh and declare Incubus on him with 2 energy and 3
That's
arcane.
the one that does the wounds, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pink 1.
Okay, sure.
Alright.
He's down to 6.
Down to
Can
6.
you heal someone?
No. Yeah, friendly model within 8, so he's gonna take 1 wound back. Happiness, happiness.
How come Shabbaroon's on 4 wounds? I thought you completely healed him.
The king, in order to declare rule the roast, is gonna make him suffer 2 wounds and gain 2 energy.
Okay.
Then with
so that's the end of turn 3?
I'm thinking because I can still be there actually. Okay. A tiny bit of a jog, making sure I'm gonna be out of your range. Yep. And that's me done. Yeah, end of turn.
Okay. And 4.
Rolling.
So I don't have any Daniel. I don't have anything. So I'm going to roll a 2.
And a 4 for me.
Oh.
Okay. So we will start with wait. Beautiful creep. I guess, yeah. He's gonna declare vitality draw with 2 energy, the only 2 energy I have.
Klaus.
On
Oh no, you
Klaus,
can
that
tuck it either, can't you?
on Klaus or on or vitality draw or. No, it doesn't make sense. No. No, it's gonna Shabbaroon is gonna activate. It makes more sense. Targeting Kavanagh and declare Goblin Luck on him.
Okay.
7 cards. It's gonna be a pink 3.
Oh.
Nope.
So that's discards all energy.
Yes. Resetting back the deck. After that, let's four over there. Yeah. And the Duchess is out of range. Yep.
Yeah.
And it's over to you.
Okay. I think what I have to do is do
Walk the
Black
Duchess.
Comedy on Klaus to wound him 2 and give him 2 wounds.
Yep.
Give him 2 energy. So
1 energy and 2 wounds. It's
Ah,
always
thank you. Oh, I keep giving him more and more energy now.
Yep.
There we
Okay.
go. I'm not sure I can really do a jog except to kind of go in between or closer to Shabbaroon. Yeah, he won't do a jog.
Okay. Then Creep will activate, target Klaus and declare Vitality Draw. 3 cards.
Yeah. Okay.
Pink 1.
Bluff.
Not a bluff. So Klaus will lose 1 energy. And who's gonna get the energy? Who's gonna get it? The Goblin King will get the energy.
Okay.
Resetting, shuffling. I can still jog. At this point, gonna enter the fray with Klaus. There. Over to you.
Okay, well, I guess I'm activating Klaus next. Funny enough.
What a game. What a weird game, actually.
So he'll do a step.
No reaction.
He will do another step.
So that is at 2 steps now. We'll have to come closer. No, anyway. I can't come closer. So no reaction.
Who have you got left to activate? Duchess,
Duchess and
Goblin
King.
King.
That's it.
Shabbaroon's already been.
Yeah, it's been the first activation.
Okay. So I'll do a jog.
Mm-hmm.
Want to get in contact. And he'll rest on his last energy.
Okay. It's over to me now. It's over to me. Duchess will activate. She will jog 4 over there.
Mm-hmm.
And then she will target Klaus and declare Succubus on him. 4 cards.
Okay. I'll take a 6.
Pink 1.
That's going to deal 1 wound to him and give you a wound of energy. Okay, sure.
Okay. So, who's gonna take the energy now? I guess the Duchess is gonna get the energy, spending 1 and attacking Klaus.
Okay.
5 cards for me.
And 2 for me, I believe. Mm-hmm. I think it has to be this one. 3, 2, 1.
Okay. So I will deal 3 damage to you, and you will deal 3 damage to me.
Okay.
I will deal 2 by default, plus 1 for piercing.
Yeah.
And you will deal 1 plus 2 for impact.
Yeah.
Then it's over to me again.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, the king does have to activate and attack Klaus. I don't have much of a choice.
Yeah.
5 cards for me, and 2 for you.
King in melee. This is unusual.
Never know.
He plus 2 impact. Okay. Okay. I'll do this.
I'll do that.
3, 2, 1.
Perfect. You will suffer 2 wounds. You will be slain.
Yeah.
And at that point, you have to flip a card and see what happens.
Yeah. Pink 3.
Whoa. So he's alive with 1 more wound.
Yeah, but you've got a few more attacks to go.
I will go again. 5 cards.
Uh-huh. How many does he have left?
2 more.
Okay. So he had an extra energy from somewhere?
From the Duchess. No, from Creep, I guess. Yeah. It was Creep.
I'll do this one.
I'll do that one.
3, 2, 1. Ouch.
And that is
Well, my
sign
alternative was a Loubard, so
6 wounds on Klaus. I
yeah,
will activate my signature.
and no tub thumping to call back on.
And I don't hear anybody shouting bloody Klaus. I wonder why. I really wonder why.
Well, honestly,
Tell me.
he kept us in it to the last activation.
Sure, if you want to believe so.
Yeah,
I will
well,
spend 1
I
energy
do. Yeah.
and picking up his stone that I'm
Yeah.
gonna color with in red, just to remark the fact that it's been taken from his corpse, sadly.
Yeah, it's so sad. It's so sad.
Yeah, and at the end, this crappy idea of Dominion, it shows off that cultists are not that easy to play, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
And even with
I made some fundamental errors in how I played them, and
see,
interestingly, how I played against the Masquerade, just because it's actually the first time I played against them.
it's
It's
fun.
always been me that's been playing them.
Yeah, that's true. On the other hand, I love to hear that mostly all the people that I play regularly with my cultist keep talking about errors, even after that you saw them every single day of your life for the last 6 months or so, I guess.
Yeah, what was the one? Well, it was the Loubard with the Righteous Fury was the
Uh,
big one
that
that could have
could
made
be
quite.
one. In my opinion, it was not using Daniel at the beginning to push everybody forward 2 inches and
But
waiting
that
to
was the
activate
initial
Daniel.
plan. That was the plan, but you did so many wounds on Raegan that I changed the plan. But yeah, that may have been more sensible. I'm not sure.
I mean,
But,
it could be. On my side, I don't have any melee character apart Doug. If you were able to take care of Doug, then you had either Klaus or Loubard or both that can easily go against my line and crap them off with not
yeah,
much of a
yeah,
problem, be honest.
yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, the games I've played recently, all of them, my guys have been dropping like flies, and it has been down to number of moonstones. There was one that I did during the tournament where I only had 2 models left. My opponent had all 5 of their models, but I won because I had 4 moonstones. But it
Nice.
still felt like I'd been punished significantly. And here, if Klaus could have stayed alive a little bit longer, I'd have won. But I'd have felt like, I mean, it looked like I was dramatically losing. It's, I mean, my guys just kept dying.
Yeah, I mean, I have to say that today I I got some luck with the Duchess picking up the ones that I wasn't expecting at all. But again, the man of the day has been the one and only Shabbaroon.
Shabbaroon, yeah,
Yes,
he's been a thorn in my side, honestly. I shouldn't have done that third melee with Kavanagh on him. If I'd have remembered what his signature was, I'd have just left it be. That would have been the way to go. But I was like, oh, if I can kill Shabbaroon, perfect.
I mean, I agree with you on one end because on my side I wasn't able to get an eye guard whatsoever for even going for it. And you
Yeah,
always get the raising attack that keep pumping up energy on Daniel. So on my side I was really pooping myself, put it in a nice way, thinking that Daniel reached at some point reached something like 6 energies.
it was on 6. So he could have harvested that Moonstone
Yes,
had you not.
and
This
he,
was looking completely impossible
yes,
before that.
and at the same time he can do the bell ringer as well. So he can
Yeah,
heal anybody around himself and then having a jog for the stone. I was astonished. I was thinking, oh no, okay, this is game. This is pretty much it. But then,
yeah,
yes, I got lucky again because on one card I got the eye guard. It could be anything. Usually it's a trust for me
yeah,
when it comes down to one card. But today I was, yeah,
yeah.
lucky enough that with that card I was able to transconcomulate myself around. On the other hand, I had a serious um bad luck playing Doug. I wasn't. No, you saw them before. I show you the two sweeping cut and the two guards. I've
Mm.
been on 3 guards and 1 sweeping cut all the time with him on 6 cards or 5 that it was. I only had 1 card all the time that I can play, no matter what, and it was okay. Okay, all right.
Well, you did okay against Loubard, even in spite of that. I mean, he survived quite a while against him.
That was luck on my side, and the fact that Loubard wasn't within 1 inch. If anything, that
Yes, yes.
count a lot because instead it was already yeah, pulp on
Yeah,
the.
if I'd have done that rising attack before, Righteous Fury, and then did the job, you wouldn't have been able to step away.
No, 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 no.
And
I agree with you.
I just thought, I don't want to waste energy on chasing him around. Just try and get a few wounds. But yeah, I mean, it's much harder if you're not within 1 inch.
But
Um,
it, I still think that the way that you thought, it wasn't that bad at all, because considering that Loubard does have a +2 by default, even if it's gonna be only a +1, you still be able to whack me, as you usually say, pretty hard if you got a good crit on your side. So
yeah,
I cannot consider that an error in the way that I would consider, oh yeah, that it was what cost me the game. It's been a lot of small choices, in my opinion, because even that, it could be my dead, and having Loubard killing my model early stages, it means that you can then do the Righteous Fury, then move around freely with 2 more energy, and possibly go around them and whack someone else. I
yeah, no. I mean, you're right. It was no one. There was no one thing. There was several different things that kind of came together.
I mean, for me it
Um,
was Shabbaroon on 6 cards not picking up a 3 as something that I still don't understand how is possible. Or on 9 cards against Loubard, picking up no, that was the Duchess. No, I guess it was the Duchess on 6 cards picking up a 2. It was like, come on, really?
yeah, I think I had the three.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because I didn't add it, and I was. I mean, I have to say is this is where I usually fall when I'm sure that on that specific hand I will get the card I need simply because I'm gonna pick up so many cards that I'm sure I'm gonna get it.
Yeah,
And
and
again,
then it doesn't
exactly.
happen. Yeah. But no, it's an interesting game. Um, I do like playing with cultists. They are just the synergies. They work very well together, and it's nice having two decent melee people that you can also back up with healers and movement and so on. It just gives you so many options.
I still think that now that Swash is around, both of them are not as good as him. But this is my personal opinion. I still think that Swash is a far better character than those two. I
Oh,
mean,
really?
Loubard does need a 1 inch range in order to be effective. On top of which you have to give him 1 energy. So you're already wasting between quotes 1 activation, telegraphing or telling your opponent, look, I will go for the Righteous Fury or whatever.
Yeah,
And after that, if your opponent does have someone like Duchess, Creep, Diana, and Kavanagh himself, I don't know, any model that can take away energy from you, you are back to square one.
yeah. I mean, cultists against your troop, cultists are gonna, and then against Diana, they're gonna suffer because taking the energy away just removes
Yeah.
their trick.
Or against Freya as well. That's why Freya is so broken in my eyes. But on the other end, you have in Swash a model that is gonna block your crits, so you cannot crit on me. And for example, if it was Kavanagh, Kavanagh can only use one raising attack. On top of that, it does have a follow-up on pretty much everything. Dealing slicing and adding +1 on the signature as well, etc., etc., etc. It makes it
Yeah,
with a 5 cards by default. It makes him a very good character. What is missing at the moment is a good healer that is gonna back him up. I mean, Freya could be that good healer, but you know, I will not play Freya until I don't know an apocalypse. I don't know what it could be the reason why I start playing Freya.
Fairies could really do with another good healer. I had thought that's what Gwendolyn was when I first saw her, but I now
Gwendolyn is an
realise that
healer.
she's not. She's not in the league with Freya though.
Gwendolyn,
It's
if
just the fact that you can only do it once. You can only heal once per turn with the amount of energy that she has. And her other options are, well, she does have some interesting other options, but I wouldn't replace Freya with her as a healer.
no, replace no. I'm thinking along with. Not no, she cannot
Oh
replace
yeah, along
Freya
with it. Yeah,
in a fairy troop. Freya is too good for any fairy troop to be swap around with anybody else, in my
yeah.
opinion. I mean, she's a
I would
cornerstone.
like another model though, and if only to hear you complain about her less. If we play with a different Freya, but you never know. It could be someone you complain about more. We'll see.
I don't know. I mean, in my opinion, at the moment, fairies are in a very good spot. Consider the recent addiction of Vespa that they had. So what they had to cover with the giants or trolls before, now it can be done by a fairy. That means you have a
Okay.
model that have a good amount of wounds, good synergies, something that the giants and trolls are missing because she's a fairy herself.
Yeah.
Not as much energy as a fairy, but you always have Diane and Silvertongue that can pump her up. And the fact that she's a freaking good melee character, in my opinion, with her falling swing on her signature move,
Mm-hmm.
she's gonna be a nightmare. She is
Yeah.
actually, not she's gonna
I'm
be.
gonna have to play her again. It's been a while since Masquerade came out. I've not played her.
You can play them together. I mean, think about Creep and Vespa. They both can
Yeah.
increase the weight of an enemy model,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
comes around the Duchess and enjoy and profit out of it.
Now on to another subject. Do you notice the strategy I ended up using a bit today was a little bit Denny-like of with Klaus, grab the Moonstone,
I run
run
away.
for it.
Yeah, but cultists are not the kind of troop that can do that.
No.
I mean, only
And
against
this is what
Danny.
I said
Only against
to
Danny.
this is what I said to Denny at the end. I mean, he played his pirates very well, and he had a lot more mobility than I had actually anticipated. I was trying to play not to directly counter the hit and run thing because I kind of wanted to see it. Um, but he did surprise me about the mobility he got with using Peggy and using all the different, C6 giving the energy, El Capitano doing the run, and all those things. But to me, it didn't. I said to him at the end, it didn't prove to me that the hit and run strategy is kind of game breaking and super powerful because
Mm.
that is what the pirates are designed to do. I mean, that is their strategy. So if he does it, so we're going to play again sometime, and he'll do it with a different troop to prove that it's not just about how good the pirates are when they're played well, but that they that it can work with another troop. We shall see. I remain sceptical
I
because it
mean,
was a very close game as well. I mean,
yes.
he had the upper hand, but there were always
Mm,
bits where
I
had certain thing gone another way, it would have been different.
I wouldn't agree with the point that it did at the upper end because I was shouting at the screen. Meanwhile, I was watching the video and was telling him, "Don't do that! Don't do that! Why you're doing that? Do that instead!" and stuff like that. I think from my perspective as an external player, so not someone that has been part of the game, your game it was very close until the point where you weren't able anymore. I guess it was the end of turn three where Krusty has been able to run away from your Jackalope. It
Yeah,
wasn't a matter of Peggy because if I was you, I would probably let go Peggy because she only uh, hold on that stone, and that
yeah.
was
No, I should have let go of her earlier. I hadn't actually. Again, this is one of the learning things. I hadn't actually figured how far that she could go with just doing the stepping. So yeah,
Yeah,
if I'd have worked that out earlier, then I'd have focused more on Krusty. But then he had the rest of his troop in the way. So
but the rest of his troop is still goblin with 7 wounds all day. So Capitano is 8 or 7, Seasick is 7, Krusty is the only one on 9, and who
yeah,
else there was? Peggy, and I don't remember. Vicky Bobby maybe.
yeah, Dicky Bobby.
Another
Yeah,
7 wounds. I mean, as soon as you're gonna use even the rabbits for slowing down and shooting him, at the very worst, shooting him, start chipping away wounds with Jada and possibly go and finish off with Jackalope, even one model. As soon as you're gonna take away El Capitano from the pirates start to be far more slow because he
yeah,
doesn't have the heat, he doesn't have the chance to move that much. He doesn't have a model that is gonna give energy to other goblin pirates around him. So
yeah.
I agree that he does have a lot of mobility, but I personally disagree with the idea that Danny does have the upper end most of the time. It was a very close game in my opinion, and
Yeah.
something that I keep repeating to Danny because he loves to keep repeating that he plays the hit and run. The hit and run is played in 2 turns, maximum 3. You come, grab, and you're gonna be out of the table on the second turn.
Yeah.
At the very worst, at the start of turn 3. If you have to spend 4 turns on the table to do an hit and run, it's not an hit and run. Because you might lose a model in the process. And possibly one model that does have a stone.
Yeah. And I just can't think as well of another troop that could have grabbed the middle Moonstone quite so quickly on turn one. Because you've got the
Fairies.
4 inch. Yeah, but you wouldn't with a fairy.
Why not? Vespa.
Crusty, you would. But
No, you send
I
Vespa
mean,
in the...
but even so, you've got the 4 inch Peggy thing. You've got extra. You've got the C6 Chew able to move people. You've got I think he even used Beaky Bobby at one point to move them.
With the stand back. He
And
learned well. Finally
yeah,
learned something.
and I think it worked really well. But to me, and it was very effective because he grabbed that Moonstone just before I was able to get it, and then that kind of was quite pivotal. But he did that because he had the troop that was kind of perfectly there to do that strategy, and I just don't see any other troops really doing that.
Mm,
I mean, even if fairies, I mean, they're still going to need 2 energy to harvest the Moonstone. I guess Vespa would be different, but
I mean, for me, it's Vespa simply because you can give her energy with Silver Tongue. And even if you are a pirate and you reach the middle of the table and you're gonna grab the stone before me, let's say that you are playing Krusty, as Danny does, right?
yeah,
And you spent all your energy only to grab that Moonstone at the middle of the table. Me, as a fairy player, I wouldn't leave my house without having Butterfinger in my troop. No
mm-hmm.
matter what, I can send him forward and targeting any of your models and remind you, you know what? You don't have that stone. Look, you're gonna drop it now. Flip. Now spend
Yeah,
1 energy to pick it up again and start all the trick again. You will still have to lose 1 energy there, then you have to jog and go for the other stone and everything. On top of which,
yeah,
if the fairy is gonna win the initiative, having again Butterfinger that is gonna give you weakling, possibly twice, is gonna make your life much harder.
yeah,
I mean, I agree that the hit and run is the best tactic ever in this game because it's what is the game has been made for. So you
mm-hmm.
come, grab, and run away. And I agree with you again that pirates do that the best. And there are other troops that can do that, but possibly at the moment the pirates are the most inclined to resolve around a tactic like that. On the other hand, is pretty much the same as for the cultist, in my opinion, or with when you play the full masquerade. the moment that you don't get the card that you need, you're pretty much being left in the middle of the board, and you can possibly die badly because you don't have any protection or anything.
And the initiative roll, I think, I mean, certainly last week it made a big difference. And because if you're starting second, then you've got a model that you're trying to run away with, not having that first activation of the turn can make all the difference.
You didn't want one single initiative roll, I guess, in that game.
No.
And that was a big difference as well. I mean, that was huge. Every single roll. No. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
it is what it is.
He still needs to convince me. He still needs to convince me. We'll see.
I mean,
it was certainly very interesting to see the Pirates played. I mean, he did play them very well. I've not seen them played so well in terms of just going for that strategy, and it's really played to their strengths. You disagree?
No, I agree with that, but I don't agree with his statement when he says that he was able to play a successful hit and run because it takes him 4 turns to do so. Only that. This is the only part that I disagree with.
I understood. Yeah, let's see. Anyway, we better call it a night. Thanks very much for us to play again.
And thank you for your time and the patience. And surely we will catch up next week, if anything.
Yeah, that's good for you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Cool. See you then.
See you later. And in the meantime, I hope everybody been watching the stream and did enjoy it. And if not, let me know why. Until then, have a lovely one.